So the stock market is closed today. That's why it's yuck. I am not like I don't even like I like the weekend, but I don't like the weekend because all I do is sit around and not wait. Can't wait for the stock market to be open. It's bittersweet. You know what I mean? Like the weekend you're off, but I live for them green days. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right, no one in the house on YouTube. I almost didn't. I almost canceled the stream today. Maybe I should have. I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about. We'll take a look at crypto, discuss what's going on. I wonder if Meet Kevin's streaming today. He's been grinding. He probably is. Covering the war. It's money. Easy money for him. Sit there and watch CNN. Why is that not a copyright strike, by the way? Sit there and go around Fox News and CNN and give his little buffet ass opinion. I play like an air raid horn and I get copyright strike. Are you kidding me? I'm not even gonna put chapters in today. If you came here, it's just gonna be a ramble, pass some time, hang out. I did put this up. So the futures are open and they aren't looking too good. NASDAQ down. We'll make chapters. What the hell? I'm an uptown girl. Stock market, not much going on. Stock market's closed. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. Because I'm an uptown girl. NASDAQ down 192 and the E-mini S&P down 40. Typically, so this is down off, I guess, what Powell had to say. I don't know really what he said, but once he started talking, the market started tanking. A lot of like back and forth, and him. I don't know. It feels very political. I don't. Well, a lot of people say it's political. It's definitely political for Trump. Trump doesn't understand the bond market. Speaking of, they're flat today. Bonds at 113.21. You're not going to get a rate cut. Rate cuts are dictated by bonds. It's that simple. You can do rate cuts when you shouldn't, and then what? Right? Does that make things worse? I'm not an expert at finance or world economics and rate cuts and all that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like most people on Twitter and YouTube that they are. I see some people spewing, like Dan Gambardella, oh, this is ridiculous. This is political. Powell's not cutting rates because of Trump. No, bro. Actually, I feel like Powell does a pretty good job of keeping politics out of it, but getting frustrated at the same time that politics are in it. He's just trying to, in my opinion, I do think Powell's doing a good job. You may disagree, and you also may be one of those people that misunderstand how important the bond market is and all those other factors. It's easy, and this is what a lot of talking heads on YouTube do, and a lot of people on Twitter do. It becomes this cult of like, this is what such and such is saying, and this is what Trump says, who I believe is a religious figure. Don't get me wrong, and don't unsubscribe just because I'm talking about Trump and what you might think is a negative way. I wanted Trump to win. Do I think he's doing a good job? I think he's doing a pretty good job. He's shaking things up. We'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Like, is he gonna? My biggest concern was getting our deficit under wraps, and with the big beautiful bill, I don't know if that's the case. He says it is. Whoops. Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth in the house. How you doing, brother? Trump is the dumbest man alive. So are you one of those extreme far left firebombing Tesla charging stations? I don't think he's the dumbest man alive. Look, I hated him the first go around. And I've grown to like it's a love-hate relationship, to be honest. I definitely think we're far better off than if Kamala was in office. I'll tell you that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think in general, the extreme on the left has gotten too extreme. You know, Elon was torching his own cars. I don't think so, bro. That wouldn't like. I don't. That's just like some 5D chess that I can't even wrap my head around. Another reason I can't stand the stock market being open today is I don't know. You might remember 2 days ago, your boy got extremely bullish Coinbase again and bought a couple hundred shares of that, and then guess what? On a $41 run the next day. There is no extreme left in yeah. You're obviously a card carrying general of Antifa. Anyway, they all these idiots. Yes, they're idiots, bro. That's the problem with a lot of people on Twitter and YouTube. They just spew and regurgitate what they see other people saying that they think they know things. I'm not necessarily that way. I might, yeah, whatever. I might do it from that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here telling you they need to cut rates because I understand about bonds. Again, I'm not an expert, but I understand bonds need to go up before they cut rates. There's other factors, but bonds is the biggest one, bro. That's simple. It really is. You can continue to think I'm wrong and I'm an idiot, and that's your right. Go off and listen to Anthony Pompliano, who has Trump's nuts in his mouth, or Dan Garbadello, who has Trump's nuts in his mouth. Right? Farnswoggle? Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth. Anyway, that's the stock market, and I'm going to put and rant. Idiots. I guess let's look at crypto. It's probably not much going on. Stock market's closed. So big institutions are closed. Retail. Why would retail be doing anything today? Yeah, boring ass day. You got to work, Farnswoggle? Well, Les in the house. How you doing, brother? SpaceX. Woo, shit. SpaceX Starship explodes during a static fire test. That's not going to be good for Rocket Lab tomorrow. Or is it? I have some cash in my account. I don't know if this just took some time to settle from buying the puts back, but I would have put that to use yesterday, bitch. Although we'll probably have a down day tomorrow, so it's probably fine. That was 9 hours ago. 99 centers just Googled population of Iran. Why? Did one senator say something weird? Look what the yeah, this was obviously good point. This was obviously sabotage. What member, like what cell of your organization was responsible for this, Brent? X will soon launch investing and trading directly within the app. You will be able to come to X and be able to transact your whole financial life on the platform. Yeah, they're going to charge so much money. They already charge $40 a month for no ads and Grok. Civil War is trending. Do we think we're close to Civil War? I mean, with that extreme left, probably. Oh my, look at all these hot chicks liking my comments, man. I attract the ladies. Oh, is this trending because of like it's Juneteenth? MAGA getting ready for Civil War. Just a scratch? What does that mean? That means the starship blowing up with just a little scratch. I don't know, bro. All right, Bitcoin 1045. I think it got as high as 105. It looked like it was starting to pump yesterday, and then I think Powell started talking, and then it pulled back. There's not much to look at here. Cardano did get above 60 again. Now it's below. Ondo at 76 cents. I'm curious if Kurt's order filled or was he just full of hot air? And left. Poor Retro. Rest in peace, Retro. I don't think he's alive anymore. What's that guy's name from Shawshank? Was here? I never remember that, but that's definitely what happened to Retro. He's swinging from the rafter. What was his name? Dude on Shawshank that hung. Andy Brooks. Retro and Brooks are hanging out together, bro. Velez is going to be there soon. Let's take a look at Caspa. And what's that other? Wojak? You had a little bit of life there. You should have gotten out. You definitely should have gotten out when I told you on Caspa. Velez was here, Retro was here, and Brooks was here, bro. Caspa? Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. Bad choices, bro. That's okay. I've made a few. We won't mention Nike or Celestia. Thank you, Farnswoggle, for that freaking genius play. Mistakes were made, bro. Mistakes were made. Oh, but so many airdrops over on Cosmos in the Cosmos ecosystem. More like the Cosmos shitco system. The Cosmos crapo system. Beep, beep, beep. Back up the truck. We got some garbage to haul. You still bullish Cosmos, or you stop Kool-Aid sipping that like I stopped Kool-Aid sipping Cardano? Farnswoggle. All right, that's it for crypto. It's ramble time. I don't even know why I'm on the mic today. Habit. I haven't ordered my coffee stuff yet. In Christianity. Trash. What's trash, bro? Why do you want to end Christianity and Islam? Done shilling? I own it. Done shilling. Have you given up? Or do you still have faith? You gotta have faith. You think it's coming back? Or are you just hoping and coping? Have you stopped Kool-Aid sipping? Chiropractor working on a giraffe and isn't that cute? Dumb fat Zio. What are you talking about, bro? I'm not sure what a Zio slut is, but I think you're close to getting banned. A new message from the president of the House following the Senate's get it on my desk ASAP. No delays, no add-ons. Hell yeah, that's bullish. That's a big reason why Coinbase was up $40 yesterday. The Genius Act and the fact that they make a shit ton of money off Circle and stable coins. And I think they own some of Circle. The disrespect on Patrick Mahomes sometimes, bro. I just don't get it. Breaking: Mexico's third richest billionaire just said he's increased his Bitcoin holdings considerably. Not a very smart investor. We're closer to the top than probably the bottom. Ooh, my girl. My girl, Dr. Rhonda Patrick. I was watching some of her video today on omega 3s and how important they are. Barnswoggle, are you still Kool-Aid sipping? Adam, how dare you not answer my question? Unfiltered coffee like raises your LDL. V60 AeroPress and drip coffee paper. What does this mean? I spit out the Kool-Aid, but still holding on sheer laziness. Is there and some copium? You got a little couple spoonfuls of copium? What? Oh, AeroPress. I know what that is. AeroPress. That's like a pain in the ass way to make your coffee. No coat. Oh, they have so the one I had in the past was like plastic and you would like press it down. It was too much work, bro. I don't want your bullshit. Let's see what we got. Yes, this one you got to push it down. They just made it look, it's just a clear color now. It used to be blue. Not interested, bro. Mm-hmm. One day people will talk about owning a full Bitcoin like it's owning a whole Manhattan block. Kool-Aid. I mean, maybe in 200 years. Chemex pour over makes the best coffee. Ah, God damn it. Do you get good filters? You gotta filter it well. And here's what Rhonda says. Simple pre-rinse the filter for a few seconds with hot water. Look for labels such as oxygen bleach, TCF, or no chlorohydrin, or choose unbleached brown coffee filters. Transfer brewed coffee into a carafe rather than let it sit in contact with the filter. So yeah, I might go the Chemex route. What makes it so good over just like getting a drip? Like, is it really that much better? Or is it just in your head? You know what I'm saying? Because it's pour over. Like if you get a machine, it pours over the coffee and puts it into a different shaped glass. Are you the high maintenance wife that Ricky was calling me yesterday? All the coffee snobs won't shut up about their Chemex. You walk around thinking your shit don't stink, bro. There's a Chemex that I posted in the Dick. 'Cause, 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 'cause that I want to get, but that bitch is too expensive. And it's the height. It'd be the, I don't know if it's really, like, this seems like ridiculously stupid, by the way. Now that I think about it, like, is it really saving me any time? Automatic 2.0 brews coffee, hot or ice with the flip of a switch. Yes. 8 cups. I don't want 8 cups. Tech facilities and even tech keeps the coffee warm without burning or inhibiting the flavor. Just get a mixture coffee and end it. I kind of want this. What kind of is your kettle, plastic or stainless steel? See, you have a strong coffee game, bro. Unlike Jason in the house, how you doing, brother? Unlike Jason and Ricky that drink instant Nescafe Classico. I don't know how you can drink that swill. Maybe this will be my a birthday present. We're making this. Okay. Oh, this will do, like, I wouldn't do iced coffee. You got to steep it for 24 hours. I feel like you would have to, like, clean this too or something. Maybe not. I'll probably just get a new kettle. I mean, a kettle's like $70 and a Chemex is, that's 130 right there. Wow, I mean, that's still a lot, couple $100 cheaper. Mm, mm. Chemex natural coffee filters. There we go. They're brown. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna order some of this shit today. Chemex glass coffee maker cover. Chemex pour over glass. I gotta find a coffee though. Probably just get the Kirkland, I guess. For now. It's a lot of decision making, bro. And I'm definitely gonna drop this. 3 cup. Maybe that's the one I should get. Or I'll get the 5 cups, 116. Are you out of your freaking mind? Why did that escalate so quickly? 8 cups, $48. I don't want 8. I mean, I don't have to fill it to 8 cups. 8 cup, 48. Why is a 5 cup? 10 cup. I guess 8 cups, like buying a hard drive. You got to find the. Is your kettle, what kind of kettle do you have, bro? Plastic or stainless? Answer my questions when I ask them. Stainless steel brow. Thank you. Yeah, that's the only way. You got to avoid them plastics, right? As much as possible. Definitely don't want to. I had a plastic kettle at one point, and just looking back, I'm still probably trying to detoxify myself. Let's boil water in plastic, bro. Let's heat up. Let's heat up a kettle. It was electric, but still. Let's boil water in a plastic kettle. Ah, that was the height of stupidity for Tom. All right, Bitcoin 1043. I am not expecting this to do anything. Let's see what all the idiots on Twitter are saying. M2, my beard has a lot of red in it. Fully black. Okay. Jordan. I don't know what M2-2 is, but thanks for that update. Visa and MasterCard dropped 5% today. Are looking at Man proposes to his AI chatbot. This Colin Rugg guy, I don't know why this guy shows up on my timeline all the time. He must promote his tweets. Visualization of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tron, Cardano, Hyperlink, and Sui over time. Okay. Oh, wow. So, Rob Greiner, the sixth human implanted with Neuralink's telepathy chip, can play. Oh my goodness, bro! I need this. I need a Neuralink just to speak. Can play video games by thinking, moving the cursor with his thoughts. I wonder how accurate that is. Like, would that be OP playing Rust? Would I be able to just like turn on someone and double headshot way easier? I have no idea how that even works. Like, how does that work? You gotta somehow the mouse has to get moved. There's got to be some kind of interface to the mouse. Is it Bluetooth? Is the Neuralink on the Wi-Fi? And Wi-Fi you can't move a mouse. You could with Bluetooth. Is that what this is right here? An interface that interfaces with the Neuralink? We need to full stop on brands putting stevia in all electric. Enough, please. We need to put on brands putting. What's wrong with stevia? How can you eat or drink anything unless you're just eating animals and bones, bone broth, animals, and potatoes, bro? It's funny. If Iran doesn't surrender in the next 24 hours, I'm going to drop Chris Christie on them. What do we think about the new mobile charts? Whatever, dude. I don't care. I didn't even really understand what these were. Who cares, dude? Screen's too small. How do you like them blue skies? How do I like your Tesla play? She mentioned, I didn't realize the market was closed on Thursday. We don't have a lot of time left on my Tesla call. Yeah, no shit. Should have been watching this channel. First thing I said when you made the trade, A, it's a stupid trade. B, you got synthetic Thursday. So IV's gonna crush fast because it's really only 2 days instead of the three. It's a dumb trade. Four, it's a stupid trade. The Swiss National Bank just cut interest rates by 25 BPS to 0. Okay, Marty. The Alpha report. Yeah, we don't get the Alpha report anymore. It's too much work for Jason, and I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for that shitty ass. The report is not Alpha. Thanks for your concern. A microphone check. Why is today yuck? No, meet Kevin today. What a little bitch. What a little bitch. I appreciate YouTube pushing myself on myself. Because this is not my account with the channels on. Why don't you push this out to the masses? A couple people like Dan Garambandello and Digital Asset News were complaining how they're losing a bunch of prescribers. Yeah, bro, no one gives a shit about crypto right now. I can't wait for that to turn around. Get a testosterone check. 6 people in the house, 3 likes. Soy boys. Soy boy check. I haven't really lost prescribers. I mean, a couple. Not gaining them, that's for sure. That's for sure. Celebrate, celebrate 20 years of YouTube. Children of Men may have flopped at the box office, but time has revealed it to be a sci fi masterpiece. First of all, why are you showing up on my timeline? Haunting, urgent, and more relevant with every. I've never heard of this movie. Anyone seen it? Is it a sci fi masterpiece? I like Clive Owen. Juliana Moore is kind of this chick that's been around for 70 years and still looks like she's 50, 64 years old. I haven't. 7.9. Can't really watch it anywhere unless you want to pay for it. This looks kind of interesting. In 2027, a chaotic world in which women have somehow become infertile, lame. A former activist agrees to help transport a miraculously pregnant woman to a sanctuary at sea. Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know. I had to yawn. Iran has threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz in response to continued Israel. Currently, 20% of global oil and okay, shut it down, bitch. We'll just come in and take it over. Don't sleep on CoQ10. Don't sleep on my nuts. Hakuna Matata. Sophie Cunningham being hot, but then also crazy. Always ready. I don't know who she is. I'm starting to lose touch. Oh, who is this, bro? I think she's the chick we were looking at a while back where she was like boning one of the GMs or something. She is hot. I don't, is she crazy? Apparently, what's Caitlin Clark got into a big brawl scuffle, and it was with white players this time, so they can't. The media can't throw the race card. Imagine being woken up at 5 a.m. to Alex. Why is this guy? So they're walking around the neighborhood. That's funny, dude. Like I'm wondering because so they're just walking around the neighborhood, knocking on doors, celebrating their cup. If you've never watched Shoresy, it's one of the greatest comedies of all time. They won the cup in their little shit league, and they just partied all over the place with it. So that's kind of funny. Is that like a thing they do in hockey? I don't know. I'm not much of a hockey fan at all. In fact, I don't really. Sports are hard for me to watch. I used to be big into sports when I was younger, but they're hard for me to watch because I can't stand the commercials. The NILs ruin college, plus commercials. The NBA is way too many commercials. The games change too much. Boring as shit. Way too many commercials. Football, it's hard for me to watch individual games, but Sunday Ticket's cool because it's high adrenaline. I will watch, obviously, but it's tough with all the commercials. Hockey, no thank you. Not judging. If you like hockey, good for you. And maybe you like hockey and hate football. Good time to buy. Told you. So some dude apparently proposed an AI chatbot, and they said yes. Should I ask Rock? Will you marry me? No, thank you. That's just way too weird, even joking around. Shadur, make sure he gets to the Browns facility, practice facility. That's good. Good work ethic. Love it. Love it. I would love to see that guy prove everyone wrong. Did he stick his foot in his mouth during interviews and things? Maybe. There's a lot of should be in this post. Where's Chris at? The Broncos are closer to the Chiefs than people think. Sean Payton should be 3-1, and Bo Nix should be 2-0 against them. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's look at last year's game, bro. It was close. Did we win both? No, we lost the last one because we set our starters. Absolute drumming. Yeah, but look, Denver is a lot better. They're getting a lot better. I don't know if they're getting. I don't know how close they are to the Chiefs. Let's see. The Chiefs have offensive weapons out the ass this year. If they don't get injured like last year, let's see how the O line holds up and the defense. I don't know. They might be. I don't know. Denver's got a great coach. Bo Nix looked great last year. Let's see if he has a sophomore slump. Like stocks, I don't know if it's going up or down. Like the NFL, I don't know. It's a new season. This guy's always showing off how he's such a power lifter. No one cares, bro. President Trump, 5 minutes ago, he continues to attack Powell. Not attacking Iran yet. Jerome Powell is costing our country hundreds of billions of dollars. He's truly one of the dumbest and most destructive people in the government. And let's insult the guy. That'll definitely get him to cut rates. If I were to judge, I would say Trump is wrong. He needs to fix bonds. You guys tired of me talking about bonds? Man, still only 3 likes. We're just going to be a soy boy day today. Why is this guy showing up on my timeline? I'll do the not in, like they'll come out of the woodwork. Did I hover around that other movie thing or something too long? And now the YouTube algorithm thinks I want to see more of this shit. How many times do I gotta say not interested? Now a trailer for another movie. Don't care. Non-aesthetic things, I've told the algorithm numerous times, don't care. Twitter algorithm is terrible. Oh, look, here we go. Another don't care. Crypto stocks and more. Oh my. No micro. Let's see. Here we go. A turret 22-ounce stainless steel. No, I need a good stainless steel coffee mug. Oh, I don't know. This chick who shot and killed her Boston police officer boyfriend has been found not guilty. Let's see. Don't know if people outside the Northeast are following this. No, but some cops killed their friend. Some cops killed their friend and tried to pin it on his girlfriend, but kept sending each other texts like, "Hey, don't forget to drop the fake app," and Googling how long for I don't know. Starbucks trying to act like their food is healthy. Okay, dude. Yeah, I found this weird yesterday. Shamath, I think it was yesterday. He's like, "Should I launch a SPAC?" I voted no, and it was overwhelmingly no. This guy's notorious for launching SPACs and them being terrible, and it looks like that's what the community notes are. Important to mention here that Shamath has the history of launching SPACs. Those launched during COVID have shown horrible returns, often more than -70. Be aware taking SPAC or financial advice. Yeah. And investing in SPACs in general is not a good strategy. These were dropping like crazy in the 20s during COVID 2021 or whatever. SPACs were all the rage. They come like it's kind of like a pyramid scheme rolls through your town like every 10 years. There'll be new blood, right? And people will think, "Oh, that's the greatest thing ever," but it's a scam. Same thing, SPACs. Oh, they'll roll around and they'll become the hot item, the hot ticket. Because they're happening and one will do really well, and then it just sparks this interest. And then I covered this back then. It's like most SPACs do not work out, and B, will be bad investments, and they have a lot of hype, and those are like yesterday discussing biotech plays. You're playing with fire, bro. The the play is to prescribe to the channel and wait for the next silver platter. And I'm not going to lie, I think Rocket Lab is definitely silver platter potential. Like, I'm being a little bitch. I want to call it a silver platter, but I'm not. I think it is, though. Want to know about these therapies but aren't being pushed? Ivermectin, $3 a day. Methylene blue. Been doing a lot of research on methylene blue lately, and I kind of want to take it again. I'm not going to take the liquid I bought. I would buy. There's a place where you can get it, and it's in like a gummy or something. This doctor talks about it. He's really good. I really like him. But also at the same time, I feel like I could live without it. Gosh darn it. All these right here, I actually didn't watch. These were playing while I was sleeping. I started watching what life inside the SpaceX Starship would be like and fell asleep. And then I watch a lot of this space shit at night. Watch some of the Beastie Boys documentary. License to Ill is one of the greatest albums of all time. You've never listened to it. This guy right here. Really like this guy. He's a really smart doctor. Talks a lot about methylene. Farnswalder, I'm reading his comment. I don't have any fancy gadgets, just a carafe and a pour. That's fancy, bro. Ask Ricky how fancy that is. He has a spoon, a cup, and a Nescafe bottle. What is this supposed to be? A butt plug? You guys see that Meta is offering $100 million bonus to come over from OpenAI. How was the entire OpenAI team not leaving for Meta, bro? You like Nescafe too? Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. How does someone go through the hassle or the effort of doing Chemex coffee and then say they'll drink Nescafe too? Maybe I need to try this Nescafe. Maybe I'm sleeping on Nescafe. The next product will be incredible if they had trading and investing. Maybe. Roblox just keeps going like that cliffhanger game from The Price is Right. Here we go. John Nigerian. Powell and FOMC kept rates too low for too long. Then it hit the markets with the fastest hikes in history. Now it's refusing to cut when the rest of the world is cutting. Fix bonds. Get your popcorn. No one cares. Coinbase to allow USD stablecoin to be used as collateral. Collateral for what? And you can earn interest on it. I shouldn't work out this morning. I didn't yet. I'd have to try and squeeze some in. I like your coffee like my women. However, I like my coffee black. Is that what you're trying to imply? I didn't know. Are you in a mixed relation? Are you married to a black woman? Or are you settled? No peptides, no TRT, all natty. We know hippo tits. All right, Bitcoin 1046. I'm not really expecting anything to happen. $724. I don't know, boys and girls. Man, I like all varieties and quality. Oh. I like I like my coffee like I don't like my women. Black. I'm kidding. I don't care on the women. I do like my coffee black. I also like it brown. That's the color it is when you mix grass-fed butter in it, but I'm uncertain if that's the way to do it. Rhonda says black, no dairy. At 2:16 and after hours, Circle was $1 short of it. Man, why didn't? Yeah, but no one got it at $31, Beth, except for institutions. Beth, right here, $64. I mean, it's still a 3x. He got in. James Wynn giving his 2 cents. Like, bro, I don't. No one wants your dumb opinion. You're not an oracle. You're not some president's new Trump phone is expected to be made in China per NBC. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Kevin did a video and he said this is the company that's going to be making it. There are definitely. Circles want to buy once the market resets. I agree. Honestly, I was thinking about some of the trading I've done in the past and I've got to avoid going into the future, and I've already started making changes. Remember when I bought Coinbase, before my IRA was all Tesla, and it rode up to a really, really good number, like how much my IRA was worth. And then Tesla got slammed really hard and it went down really low. And then like 67,000, like cutting more than half, right? More than half. And then I YOLO'd into Coinbase, which was a great trade. And it went, but it was all mostly like 90% Coinbase. And that ended up going to like $345. I didn't sell, but my account balance was obviously fantastic. And then Coinbase pulled all the way back down to like 160 or some shit. So it was the same thing. A lot of deltas when it's up and a lot of deltas when it's down. So we rode that sucker in my account value going all the way back down to this. But I loved the stock and I held on to it and I did rotate into some Robinhood. So, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I could have been diversified, more diversified in this. It would have been similar just because the market pulled back so much. But being all in one stock, there is risk. There's inherent risk of the company doing something that blows up the company blows up because they're doing bad financial accounting and then they get in a bunch of trouble, or who knows, like the CEO gets hit by a bus. You know what I'm saying? So there is risk there. That being said, a lot of people get really rich by doing things by holding on to Tesla for 10 years. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? So going forward, I am looking to diversify a little bit. And I currently have that with some Rocket Lab, a good amount of Hood, a good amount of Coinbase. I'm waiting for Coinbase to go up a lot more, and I'll be trimming a lot of that off. A lot, if not all of it, just because typical bear markets in crypto and Coinbase is going to get hit hard, regardless of what the stock market's doing. And I think it's a fantastic stock. Watch see how it plays out. It won't get hit as hard in crypto. Gonna diversify with some mRNA space and Neo. No, I'm not adding garbage, losers, dead weights to my portfolio, bro. And Rocket Lab. Are you gonna? Have you bought Rocket Lab yet? You slacker. And a 10x? Nah. Those are all terrible investments. See, Farnswoggle likes Nescafe too. Stupid Rocket Lab. You're upset it's up? You didn't get in? Well, NASDAQ futures are down 220, so should be cheaper tomorrow. Plus a rocket ship. SpaceX rocket ship blew up, so I'm not expecting Rocket Lab to be all that great. A Rocket Lab. I already bought it, bitch. Was 22 too low? I bought it yesterday. Were you not paying attention? It's only 400 shares. No, I think that it should be cheaper tomorrow, unless the markets turn around, which could happen. I don't think buying it if you want to be. I was being patient, and I lost my patience. Is that going to be a mistake? Do I think it could go down to 24, 22? Yes. Do I think it could not? Yes. Do I think, is it going to matter too much long term? No. I think it's a 3x. Plus, it's like a 14 billion market cap. It's 100 billion market cap potential plus potential. That's 5x, bro. 5x. That's 13 goes into 100 7 times. A little over. That's a 7x, bro, at 100 billion market cap and potentially higher. Silver platter. I'm calling it. I am calling Rocket Lab a future silver platter. Does that mean you should invest in it? A. Don't invest just because I called something a silver platter. I'm calling it. I'm calling Rocket Lab a silver platter. I've taken my time. So far, I have a 100% success rate on silver platters. Bitcoin, Cardano, and Ethereum were silver platters in the bear market. Coinbase was a massive silver platter in the bear market, picking it up at $67. And recently Robinhood at 44. And I was calling it at 10. Silver platters. I am calling Rocket Lab a silver platter in the 20s. Silver platter is like, I mean, Robinhood technically isn't a 2x yet, but it's close to a 2x. So what do we got to say? Like, you got to officially 2x to hit silver platter? I don't know. I don't know if I want to put too many rules on it. It's up close to 100%. That's a silver platter, bro. At 2x or near 2x's, those work. If you could 2x your portfolio every couple years, You are killing it. I need a silver platter emoji to go with my Kool-Aid one that no one can use. You can't even, no one could subscribe to my channel anyway right now until I fix my freaking monetization. Not that I'm in any hurry. We had any copyrights lately? Yep, Tyreek Hill, copyright. Looking at Tyreek Hill, now we are cooking. Oh, that was on September 10th. What? No removal. When are you sharing your exit? Shut up. I've shared my exit plan numerous times. You want to know my exit plan? Prescribe and watch every day, bro. You will know. Join the Discord. You will know. I don't have an exit plan in stocks. I have an exit plan in crypto. And it's highly unlikely I will have anything other than Bitcoin towards the end of the year. There's my exit plan, bitch. A rocket lamb. But not at FERDA. So mitochondrial health, that's one of the reasons I want to take methylene blue. It's really good for mitochondrial health. James Wynn keeps saying the Black Swan event is coming. Iran launches a new wave. Okay, bro. That's not... Israel and Iran is not a Black Swan event. A nuke going off might be a short-term dip. Actually, if a nuke were launched, that would definitely not be good. The markets would definitely react to that, and there would be some time of uncertainty. That would... You've got to prepare for the fact that I don't think Israel would be launching any nukes. Russia concerns me a little bit. I was watching, actually, what was I watching? I was watching a video on YouTube talking about, it was talking about all the countries that have nuclear weapons and how they got to them. I didn't realize there's like 11 countries, including South Africa, bro. Anyway, I was thinking about how crazy that must have been in the 40s. Living in Nagasaki or Hiroshima, right? You're just, there's a war going on, but all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, this massive, just insane bomb drops. Can you imagine? That would be like, I can't even imagine the fear. That no one knows what the shit's happening. No one, and the, like during that is like, what the actual F is that? And then, you know what I'm saying? That just had to be like, I wonder how many people that lived shit or pissed their pants. Rip Kobe. You want a mushroom stamp? Is that what you're saying, Ricky? I got you, brother. Real deep thoughts there. Yeah, I'm like that, brother. I'm in other dimensions. I'm so far ahead of you, simps. I wonder how many people. I would have like, come on, bro. Like if you never knew what a nuclear, I guess they were testing them, so they might have kind of known it existed. I don't think the one dropped on Nagasaki was the first one. Jeannie Buss is looking kind of hot. How old is she? Which one's the new one? Did he get his nappy hair trimmed up? He's looking a little older and fatter there. Got a big nose. You know what they say about a big nose? Big mushroom. Do I still believe in Tesla? Yes, I do. This guy's being deported with 90K student loans and 200K credit card debt. Thank you, America. Yep. Hello, this is insane. Yes, futures extend stock losses. The stablecoin bill is actually very bullish for the US dollar. And it's actually a matter of national security. They need to get it passed. You want people doing US dollar. We want people doing US dollar before Bitcoin takes over. So us getting stablecoin bills passed and a lot of money there, that's money in the US dollar. That's people spending the US dollar, people transacting in the US dollar. One of the reasons the United States became the most dominant country in the world is because the oil and the dollar. Now we got new things coming up. There's going to be quantum computing. These are things that could shake up and knock us off our pedestal. AI, quantum computing. When he gets back, he'll still owe that. I mean, you can declare bankruptcy. I don't think you can declare bankruptcy on student loans, though. You can definitely declare bankruptcy on the credit cards. How do you get 200K in debt on credit cards? You must have had to be making a lot of money, or a bunch of idiot credit card companies are giving you way too much credit. I don't even have 100K in credit currently. I mean, could I get everything increased? Sure. Why? My credit card is just a tool. I buy everything I can with credit cards for the points, and I constantly keep it paid off. You get cash back. Most people are passive income. They get into debt, and credit cards make passive income off you. Marty Party giving his opinion how insignificant the Fed is becoming insignificant under Secretary Scott Bessent's strategy to deregulate banks and placing more power to stimulate growth via the Treasury. The truth about crypto right now: sentiment, garbage, expectations versus reality. What's Bitcoin? Okay, Cardano. Which one are you most bullish on? Let's do a crypto. 9,691 votes. Who do you think's winning? Of course, it's Ada. Ada wins all the polls on Twitter. Market cap, Circle 42 billion, Coinbase 68 billion. Coinbase receives nearly 50% of Circle's revenue. I wonder why. I've seen this, but why? It has to do with their, like, them promote. It's got to be all USDC, but why is that? Or is that just the deal they have worked out with Circle? And is that a risk? Because that deal could change. 32% quarter over quarter in USD related revenue. This is probably taken out of context. I don't know that they're taking revenue away from Circle. Potentially skewing its valuation. Okay, I don't. That was an epic play in Super Bowl 54. Is this bad for Robinhood? You'll be able to come to X and be able to transact your whole financial life. Is this bad for Robinhood? Like, why would I want to trade stocks on X? Maybe they'll make it worth it because it's just part of the ecosystem. I'm not a fan of X, bro, because of the way they bait and switched you. Grok's amazing. Twitter's meh. $16 bill to have Twitter premium, no ads, and Grok. No warning, $40. I made a mistake, and it's impossible to get customer service and refunds. And so why would you want to invest? Why would you want to put your whole financial life on a system where the guy is firing everyone? There's going to be no one to support you. There's going to be plenty of mistakes. Yeah, genius. X is sloppy as F, bro. It's sloppier than your vagina. It's going to be a disaster. Coin just launched Coinbase Payments. Not sure what that means. You want my buffet? I do not. If he said the economy's in a solid position, why are we down? Nasdaq down 244. Bonds flat. E-mini S&P down 50. All right, boys and girls. That's my time. You've been great. Three likes. Yuck. All right. Guess it's just going to be one of those soy boy days.